Count to three. 1, 2, 3. Hey everybody!
Hi!
We are totally doing a dangerous thing right now.
No, we're not. What are you talking about?
Distracted driving.
Nothing's moving.
Ha ha ha. So, guess what? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. The apocalypse is upon us.
As of January 20th. I mean, what?
I think you all know where I stand. Don't worry. I'll make a political rant video later. But
anyway,
for now, you get da-da-da-da-da. It's sliding.
You just have to turn the other way to slide it back. That's okay.
It's okay.
We'll see how this comes out.
What are we reviewing?
We're reviewing Rogue One today.
And, okay. For everybody, we're gonna get a copyright claim for that. For everybody who's wondering, hey, 89 Technical, what's your opinion on Star Wars?
What's TP's opinion of Star Wars? Oh my god, it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Not the most amazing thing I've ever seen, but you know.
Okay, let me tell you what my feelings on Star Wars are. Number one, oh god, what was it? I've seemed to have forgotten.
So just focus on Rogue One for now. What did you think?
It was okay.
I expected what was going to happen, because you know none of these characters are mentioned in other Star Wars movies, obviously, but that's why I wasn't in tears. I'm like, well, everyone's gonna die. Spoiler alert.
I shout out in the middle of this film. I shout out in the middle of all these films because...
You realize Star Wars is a space drama, right?
I do. Some people call it a space western, which those people can fuck off.
Anyway.
Because it's not a western!
So yeah, there was a moment, and this one shouts out.
No one cares about your love story. And you want to know something? It's true, because this is supposed to be a giant space opera.
Yeah, so
no one gives a shit about the love story.
Yeah, so I'm glad, like, it wasn't too much. It really, come on. Like, there wasn't much at all.
Oh, I remembered. A parsec is not a unit of distance. It's not a unit of time. It's a unit of distance.
And here's where I check out, because science.
The Kessel Run, you made it in 12 parsecs, 14 parsecs. It's not a unit of distance! It's not a unit of time, it's a unit of distance between galaxies. I know. Shh, you'll give away where you live.
It's a big street.
Then they'll find you. Oh, trust me, I'm sure someone's tracking everything.
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Anyway.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
There we go.
So, before we review this one properly, let me give you my full review of Star Wars The Force Awakens. They took all the best parts of the original Star Wars series, stitched them all together, and decided to blow up the Galactic Senate. Ta-da! Star Wars.
To me, it was the passing of It was the first proper Star Wars film I've ever watched. Actually, no, Revenge of the Sith was, but I had no idea it was on and off. Anyway, it was like a passing of the torch movie, Force Awakens. There's this... Old cast members were in there, so if you've seen Star Wars before, you love it, and they integrate the new characters that are going to be taken over.
They took all the good parts of the previous movies and stitched them together into one barely coherent movie. It wasn't good. I'm sorry. I don't care. Look, it's just like
things up for
it's just like Finding Dory. If you take all the good parts from the previous movies and stick them together, you don't get a good movie. The parts are better than the sum of them. Oh God.
So Rogue One.
Rogue One is meh, it's solidly whatever.
That was good.
Honestly, you want to know something? The movie is too long. Number one.
2 hours?
The movie is far too long for the story that they were trying to tell.
But when they started, like, doing they carried out the rebel thing, like, I think I was just sitting, clenching my hands, like, oh my god, even though, again, you know what's gonna happen. You know they're going to get those plans transmitted, and they're all gonna die.
This movie was all over the place. It was not focused. They had no focus. First they're trying to do this thing, then they're trying to do that thing. It's not cohesive.
They're trying to figure out Death Star.
Look, the story that they were telling would have worked a lot better in an episodic show where you could do 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wouldn't complain.
It doesn't work in movie form because you're just jumping from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. It felt choppy and it felt unfocused. That's what I felt about this.
Should we talk about the dude that was CGI'd in? Because
yes.
I'm mind blown.
Well,
I
you
said,
know
like, he
more
came
about
on
than me.
screen
Tell
and
me.
the look on my face must have been like, wait a minute.
You turned to me and you said, "Is that guy CGI?" And I said, "I have no idea. Is
I'm
he
pretty
dead?"
sure, I'm like 99.9, I'm pretty sure bless him, but the actor I think is dead.
Who
So
was he? Tell
I
me,
don't
what
know his
was he?
name.
No, but tell me, what was he playing? I don't remember.
Yeah, that too, I can't remember his name. Oh, this is like, again, people out there, like, I'm new to the Star Wars fandom. I maybe watched all the movies within 2 weeks, a year ago, if that. So, names, I don't remember but you all probably know who I'm talking about. But, yeah, he was all CG died right in there. What technology can do these days?
Hey, they CGI'd Carrie Fisher back to being 19-year-old and alive.
Yeah, that was
which,
nuts.
by the way, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
Oh god, yeah.
The future of the franchise is doomed.
She already completed her filming for 8, though. Thank God. I don't know what they're gonna do, depending on what happens, but after that. But we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, that got some CGI in there. What else? And I was saying this before, I love that they finally, like, gave a reason for this one little hole to be in the Death Star, that they just happen to hit it to blow the whole thing up. Like,
honestly,
finally.
I could not care less. Who cares that there's a big hole in the Death Star? Let me put it to you this way.
Yeah, this big weapon has one little tiny, of course it has a tiny flaw, it's just there.
Who cares that the tiny flaw is there? Listen to me very carefully. You have the entire universe to play with. And you continue to focus back on this one particular thing? Really? Take me to the future. Take me to the deep past. Take me somewhere and tell me a story I've never heard before. Because this is just the hero's journey done over and over and over again. You take the villain from a James Bond movie. You take a bunch of people I don't care about, throw them together and tell me, "See, you should care about this because it's all within stuff that you've read." I don't care. I don't. There's no reason for me to care about this. And believe me, there's stuff that I've heard about, like I've heard about this whole thing, like with the Old Republic, some gigantic war that happened. Show me that. I mean, there's a whole bunch of books that are now no longer canon. Show me that. I mean, you really, really, really want to draw somebody into the Star Wars universe, you can't just focus on this one particular thing that happened sometime in the 70s or the 80s. Look, I watch Spaceballs. I like Spaceballs, but guess what? I'm tired of Spaceballs. I don't want that anymore.
God, that was showing me no idea what Star Wars was.
Look, showing me James Earl Jones.
Next turn is ours.
I
will not say the name of the street this time.
I know.
Because that's getting closer.
I know where you live, TP. We've done this forever. Look, showing me all of this together, yeah, I'm sure that it's great and fan servicey, but you want to know something? I don't care. It's the same reason Avatar: The Last Airbender was a terrible flick.
Let's not even speak of what Avatar movie. There was no Avatar movie.
There was an Avatar movie.
No, there was
not. You
want
to know something?
It did not happen.
I hope and I actively pray for the sequel of that movie to come out. I know it's been I know it's stuck in production hell, and I know that it probably never will. But that would be the greatest Christmas present of all. That M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan makes the second movie.
Did he learn from his mistakes? Like, I would wonder. I would wonder.
I need that movie to exist in my life. Shyamalan, look, you're a great filmmaker. Cool. But we don't like you anymore. Just make shit. Okay?
Can you have like a minute?
Just make shit and let us watch that. Because honestly, I think Split's gonna be horrible. Just looking at the trailer, I know Split's gonna be horrible. You can tell.
And that main character name, oh god.
You can tell that we have nothing left to talk about because we're now talking about future movies.
Because again, Rogue One, you kind of expect what's gonna happen. It's not. If you've seen Star Wars, you know it doesn't.
Precisely. You know what? That is the perfect review for this movie. If you've seen Star Wars, you know what this movie is going to be.
It's not hard to figure it out. I liked it. Like, I enjoyed. Like, it hits you in the heart, even still. But yeah, all about sacrifice, really.
So that's been
and a kick-ass female lead. Well done, Felicity Jones. I love you.
Okay, so you know who she is, but you have no idea who the old dude that you're freaking the fuck out is.
I was just freaking out because he's not real.
Oh, well, that just tells you about CGI. CGI has gotten so good that you can no longer tell what the difference between fiction and reality is. I mean, I know a lot of people got there with like the Chronicle of Narnia movies where they're like, I can't tell the difference if that lion is real. It's like I could tell the difference.
Yeah.
Now I
can't.
can't.
You look close.
I've looked and you know, something I cannot.
It's just because the actor.
I'm just gonna come up here gently so that the camera doesn't flip
It's
over.
just because the actor's no longer living. That's why I'm like, okay, yeah.
All right, there. See, now we can have a
for the end of this review.
Apparently, you get tickets here in Canada if you.
I think
if you drive with your lights
if any
on.
Canadians are watching, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh no! Please, nobody watches these.
I'm gonna put it out there. Comment below.
So I don't like Star Wars, and I
love Star Wars.
I thought this was
I'm
mediocre.
still new. I'm new.
You love Star Wars, and you thought
Star Wars.
it
was
Storage
great.
Wars.
Ew. It was great. I liked it. It's not my favorite Star Wars movie, but it was great.
The prequels are still awful. I remember seeing the prequels at my grandfather's house.
I didn't mind the prequels too much.
They were playing in the background while they told us like stories about like all kinds of other stuff. And I remember watching it and I'm like, this is so boring. The prequels, not my grandfather's story.
Okay.
My grandfather's stories are amazing.
Episode 2, space politics, boring. Yes, I'll give you that.
Episode 3, more space politics.
No,
even more boring.
I liked episode 3.
I didn't.
He becomes Vader. Come on.
Episode 1.
It was heartbreaking. And one day I hope Padme will be mentioned again in a Star Wars film. Like, everybody else, not her. Like she did not. Maybe I'm wrong.
I will say this. I appreciate all the visual references that they made. They made a ton of visual references to the other films, and I saw them.
There was a little
Oh, and I promise this is not.
This is a Han Solo.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah,
I bought this for myself from.
Oh, where?
Guess. Guess. No, that's where I bought it from. That's not a sponsorship, by the way. I saw it and I said, actually no, I didn't. I bought this shirt from Guess. I bought this from Tip Top Tailors, which I am advertising for. They're great. They make all my stuff. They're awesome. Anyway. But yeah, I appreciated all the visual things that they put in. I mean, yeah, you're right. Seeing Vader back was great. Is James Earl Jones still alive? I'm not sure.
Yes, he is. So now we were wondering if he was actually doing Vader's voice again.
Because
if it's not him, he's got a voice twin. Like, that was very well done.
It sounded similar to James Earl Jones, but it didn't sound exactly
I'm thinking
Vader's
it's somebody.
voice.
I feel like it's somebody else, but I could be wrong.
But you know what? It's probably just because I'm basing it from like voice clips online and all that other kind of stuff. Because I've seen him in a whole bunch of stuff. Look, guys, James Earl Jones was in The Angriest Man in Brooklyn, which is a Robin Williams movie, which is probably one of his best dramatic films.
And come on, that moment where Vader is coming through this dark tunnel with all these rebels trying to transfer. They're trying to transfer the plans, and all you see is this red lightsaber light up, and you're like, oh, everyone's dead. This is so awesome.
That was awesome. I will admit that. But guys, if you want to hear Darth Vader with a stutter, watch The Angriest Man in New York.
Never seen it.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. That's great.
Well, it's hilarious if you're me, right?
It takes a special sense of humor.
You're probably gonna watch and go, whatever. Do you want to save it for next time, or do you want to go through best and worst of the year? Because it's almost 1 a.m.
It is 1 a.m. We have hit almost 1 a.m. this time, folks.
So next time, not only will you get our next review, you'll also get our best and worst of the year.
Woo!
We disagree entirely.
Yeah, apparently we do.
Of course, that being said, I've seen a whole bunch of movies she's never heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
You've seen a bunch of movies. I've seen a bunch of movies that you think are awesome.
Yeah, it could go either way, because he's the movie person.
So find out next time. Anyways, love you guys. See you later.